next article. And this one right here is going to piss all of you off. So let's get to it. I mean, I don't mean to do it intentionally, but it is what it is. So look at this right here, y'all. Ex-deputy charged in Sonya Massey killing says he feared for his life.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
Oh, hold up. Haxon, I got you. There it is right there in the chat. It's $ Torian Rain. I appreciate it. Yes, we are Cosmo. Yes, that is where we are headed. That is exactly where we are headed. But let me go ahead and read more into it so we can warm up to this. Former Illinois Sheriff Deputy Sean Grayson said he feared for his life during his encounter with Sonya Massey, the mother of two, who he fatally shot in her home after she called 911 to report a prowler, according to new documents released by the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office, or the SCSO. The documents are a compilation of field case reports from various deputies who were called to the scene following the shooting of Massey, who was shot in the head during the July 6th incident. Included in the reports is an account from Grayson, who now faces 3 counts of first-degree murder, aggravated battery with the firearm, and official misconduct in Massey's death. The former deputy is being held without bond while awaiting trial. While on scene, I was in fear, and I was in fear, deputy, and this is redacted because it's talking about his partner, and I were going to receive great bodily harm or death. Due to being in fear for our safety and life, I fired my duty weapon.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
What did you say, nigga?
Like, we didn't all see that video. What fear did you have? If anything, Sonya Massey was the one that was in fear. After all, she's the one that called you, because of fear that somebody was outside of her home. Grayson's report detailed his account of what happened when Grayson and a fellow Sangamon County deputy were called to Massey's home. He says, I approached the house and knocked on the door multiple times, more like you banged on the door. I mean, we saw the video. That wasn't a regular knock. You banged on that door as if you were trying to break in. He says, I could see someone moving around inside the residence, but no one would open the door. After Massey, age 36, came to the door, Grayson asked her a few questions. According to body cam video of the exchange, reviewed by ABC News. The then deputy wrote in his report that it seemed as if Sonya's mind was all over the place and not able to focus or to have a conversation. Sonya stated that she was doing okay and had taken her medicine. Once inside the home, the unnamed deputy who was with Grayson checked the home for a possible intruder while Grayson spoke with Massey. While talking to Massey, Grayson said he heard a crackling noise, then noticed a large metal pot of an unknown liquid on the stove. He asked the other responding deputy to turn the stove off before a fire started in the residence, according to the report. That is when Massey, who'd been sitting on the couch, went to the kitchen to turn the stove off. The stove, the video shows. She grabbed the large pot and walked toward the sink, acting as if she was going to pour out water in the sink, according to Grayson. According to him, with both hands on the pot, Sonya turned to face me holding the pot. The deputy wrote, I feared Sonya was going to throw boiling liquid on us, causing great bodily harm or death. Isn't that interesting how this is his story that's going on now, and that's the one that some of these bootlicks and these the usual suspects are trying to push and run with? Shout out to Carla and Val, aka the Troubleman twins, for the $5 dono. I greatly appreciate it.
When you're successful, you got new friends like Benjamin, Ulysses, and my favorite, Woodrow.
I appreciate that. This guy is full of crap, and he knows it, and we know it. Everybody who saw that video knows it. Even those higher up know it. Goes on to say, I advised Sonya to put the boiling liquid down. Sonya stated she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus. She stated this twice. Grayson wrote, I interpreted this to mean she was going to kill me. Shout out to Denise for the 5 hours.
One last thing for you. Tell them to bring me my money.
That's the part that Cosmo was talking about, was the part where she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He took that as, oh, she's going to do something to me. What? You took that as someone wanting to harm you? I gotta ask the chat this. And I know we've all heard it. How many times have you ever heard someone say, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, or they'll just say, I rebuke you? And how many times have you ever took that as a threat on your life? I've heard it numerous times, and I never took that as, oh, someone's going to try to harm me. That is some nonsense, and he knows it. He's trying to come up with anything possible to justify what he did. Exactly, Denise. It's never that saying has never been seen as a threat. The fact that he reacted the way that he did lets you know she was aware some kind of entity was in her home, in her surroundings. She just had that spiritual feeling about him, like something was wrong. And she would be right, because look at his behavior all the way up until that point. Again, dishonorable discharge, allegedly because of a DUI, him being floated around to all these different departments. So it's like she just kind of knew something was off about this dude. He just gave out vibes, like very dark, negative energy. Black Pastor said, we know what it means. And here's the thing, he knows what it means. He's just saying a load of crap to try to justify what he did. At that point, Grayson said he drew his weapon and pointed at Sonya, giving her verbal commands to drop the pot of boiling liquid. Upon seeing his weapon, Massey crouched down. Body camera video of the incident recorded Massey repeatedly apologizing to the deputies. Sonya stood up from a crouched position, grabbing the pot, raising it above her head, and throwing the boiling substance at me. I was in imminent fear of getting boiling liquid to my face or chest, which would have caused great bodily harm or death. Again, what video did he watch? And you were there. You're the one that did it. Man, so this is going to be one interesting trial, y'all. I predict that the trial for this is probably going to go down maybe sometime next year. I fired my duty weapon in Sonya's direction. I observed Sonya fall to the ground behind the counter, Grayson said. A review of Grayson's body camera footage, case report, use of force report, as well as evidence from the unnamed attending deputy who was present during the incident concluded that Grayson had violated SCSO policies and procedures. So all of that nonsense that he just put up there before is a bunch of BS. The internal investigation conducted by the Sangamon County Sheriff's Department Division of Professional Standards found Grayson had violated policy by immediately escalating to deadly force, citing that body camera video shows that the inappropriate escalation of force set in motion a series of events that led to Deputy Grayson shooting the decedent in the head, despite Massey's non-aggressive behavior. The department also found that Grayson did not abide by the sheriff's office standard of conduct after his body camera recorded statements made by him that violated policy, including calling Massey by expletives and saying, I'm not even going to waste my med stuff then, after bringing his medical kit and not providing aid to Massey. Interesting how in his attempt to be a victim, he left that part out of it. Grayson also violated the department's policy and procedures for providing medical aid in response when he discouraged his fellow attending deputy from providing aid to Massey, saying, nah, headshot, dude, she's done. Let her just, there is nothing we can do. In letting approximately 3 minutes and 40 seconds go by between the time Massey was shot and when Grayson brought in his medical kit, according to the investigation. Additionally, Grayson was found to be in violation of policy by not having activated his body camera until after shooting Massey, as well as insubordination after refusing to answer questions during his internal affairs interview. And shout out to Carlette Strachan. Please correct me in the chat, because I know I messed up your last name, and forgive me for becoming a new member of the channel.
Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at?
I need to come up with a drop for my members, because I feel like it's a conflict with the super chat one and the members one. Shout out to William also for the 5. I appreciate it.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.
So you see all these violations that this man committed right here, and you expect us to sit here with sound and sane mind and believe he's the victim in all of this, that he really feared for his life? I don't know about y'all, but that man doesn't look like he broke us a bead of sweat when he shot and killed Sonya Massey. He didn't even look like he flinched. He wasn't even shaking. He didn't even hesitate either, talking about something I feared for my life. I mean, just sitting up there lying. But we know why he's doing it. He's trying to save his own. He's trying to save his own hide. I appreciate it, Black Trinity. I appreciate it. But yeah, fear for my life. Oh, the go-to, right? The go-to. I hope it does not work for him. And it's like, the thing is, everything is on that video. Y'all saw when I did the stream 2 weeks ago. We watched the whole, well, not the whole thing, but the whole body cam footage is 18 plus minutes long. Of course, the meat of the video is everything that happens from the time he gets in the house. So there's that article right there.